Hello. I'm taking my glasses off because I don't know which is better, looking at my weary eyeballs or, sorry, looking at the glare. Okay, I was thinking of some things and remembering some of the things my grandmother said. And one of the things that she said, which it kind of impressed me, was, okay, quote, "Just think, in my lifetime, we've gone from a horse and wagon," I think she said, "horse and wagon to a man on the moon." And I thought, oh man, that is so true. But I wonder what I'm going to be saying when I'm my grandmother's age. Because what did we go from? I'll think of something when I get there. Okay? Another thing she said was, okay, here's the story. When I was in college, in my junior and senior year, I was in a foreign language program and at my university in America. And there were three languages, French, German, and Spanish. And it was a program where if you were a student of one of those languages, you could be in this program. So there was a whole floor in a big dorm set aside just for the residents that were in this program. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, okay. So we had to have a native speaker. So every year we got, or sometimes, yeah, every year, somebody from France would come over and live there for the year, and somebody from, no, we had an Austrian girl, no, for German, and for Spanish, his name was Diego, but I think he was from Mexico, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He was cute too. God, he was hot. Anyway, I digress. So it was Christmas time, and not everybody from overseas could afford to go home for Christmas. And the French guy, what was his name? Jean-Luc, I think, but I can't remember for sure. Anyway, I invited him home for Christmas because I knew we were going to Tennessee to my grandmother's house. So he went with us to Tennessee to my grandma's house, and there were, all the cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody lived down there anyway. So they all enjoyed meeting him and everything. And one day, my cousin and I asked the parents if we could please have the car for the day because we wanted to go sightseeing for Jean-Luc, if that was his name. And so they said sure. So my grandfather had his car because he was a minister and he needed his car to go visit parishioners and take care of church business and stuff. So his car was gone. And we had our car, and there weren't any other cars there. So my grandmother had to go to the doctor. And my dad had the motorcycle. Actually, we brought the motorcycle down. So he gave my grandmother the helmet and said, "Hop on." And he took my grandmother to the doctor. And when they got back, we were just pulling in, and to see my grandmother sitting up on that motorcycle and with her helmet and everything. And she got off the bike and she said, "Oh, I wish my friends could have seen me." Sorry, I'm laughing and it's shaking the computer. So that was another thing my grandmother said. "Oh, I wish my friends could have seen me." And I remember my aunts they always called us the kids. There were 20 of us cousins. We weren't all there at the same time, but we had a good 15 there all at the same time. A good part of the years that we went down there. And so when they were talking about us to my grandmother, they called us the kids because, we were the kids. My grandmother said, don't call them kids. Kids are baby goats. Call them children. My aunt was like, oh, I don't think she really did that, but that made us laugh. Now this is not a story about something my grandma said, but it is a family story. And we lived in Tennessee, in Memphis, or close to Memphis, about an hour away in Jackson, Tennessee. And when we moved away, my grandparents bought the house. So anyway, and the Smoky Mountains are way over on the other side of Tennessee, on the east side. And Tennessee and North Carolina have a boundary up in the Smokies, actually. So we used to go camping a lot with two particular aunt and uncle sets and those cousins. And we always went hiking, and we hiked up to waterfalls to go swimming because there are little pools, below the waterfalls. And so we were hiking and everything, and my sister was, not even one, I don't think, and she had broken her leg or hurt her leg or something, so my dad had to carry her. And I was 6, 5 maybe, almost 5, I think. 6, that would have made her 2. Let's not fuss about. Anyway, okay, you get the idea. We were hiking, and it was a short hike, really. I mean, it would take an adult maybe 15 minutes or so to get there, but with all these little straggler cousins, it took a lot longer. And so I was whiny and pouty, and I mean, I was famous for whining. That's just about my only tone of voice when I was growing up, was whining. And so I had a southern accent because we still lived, in Tennessee. And I'm getting my timeline all fuzzy, but we still lived in Tennessee. And so it was taking too long. We should have been there, and I really was jealous that my sister got to be carried. And so I'm trudging along, just really milking it for all it's worth, and I'm going, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And I think to this day that is my aunt's favorite family story. I can't stand it. Oh, that was me. Yeah. And there's another story I want to tell, but okay, I'll try and make it as generic as I can. Okay, we were at no, I'm out of time. I've got to do this on a different video. So, have a happy Saturday evening and have a lovely Sunday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.